All dogs need love, attention, and training, but some dog breeds need a little more than others. Every dog breed has their strengths and weaknesses. That doesn't make any particular breed less lovable, but these dog breeds may need a little more patience and obedience training than others. Today, we'll check out 10 least obedient dog breeds. Number 10. English Bulldog. As we are going to see throughout the majority of the dog breeds on this list today, one of the key factors that make a dog less obedient to their families and their owners is the fact that they just aren't quite as intelligent as they could be. English Bulldogs begin our list, not because they are not intelligent, but because they just require much more patience and persistence when it comes to training and obedience. Aside from this, though, English Bulldogs are excellent family dogs, especially for those with children, as they are full of playful energy and bountiful amounts of affection for everyone. If you are wanting to get an English Bulldog, it is important to make sure that you read up on the best ways to train them and get them to follow orders, as it can be somewhat time-consuming. Bulldogs needed the tenacity to drive cattle to the market and participate in the bloody sport of bull baiting, and that trait has carried over into today's Bulldog as stubbornness. While they are no longer aggressive, they do things on their own time at their own speed, and only if they want to. Getting them to go for a walk can be a chore, but it's a necessary one since Bulldogs are particularly prone to obesity, which exacerbates some of the other medical problems they are prone to. Adorable as they may be, Bulldogs are also reported as being slow to learn. Number 9. Afghan Hound. These dogs are known for their exquisite regal look to them, along with their fast pace and rather loyal behavior towards their families. However, this loyalty doesn't necessarily translate into obedience with the Afghan Hound. The Afghan Hound was bred to spend all day chasing prey over long distances. These sight hounds needed to think for themselves to keep track of the prey instead of looking to their owner for direction. These days, those traits are displayed as being aloof and independent. They make up for their lack of obedience by being extremely affectionate and loyal. Owners of this dignified breed report that no amount of training will overcome the breed's hunting instinct to chase after prey. They need the opportunity to run freely in a large, securely fenced area at least a few times a week to meet their exercise requirements, and need to run and chase. Training them to listen to you instead of keeping an eye out for something to chase can be a challenge. Number 8. Chow Chow. Chow Chows are said to have a very cat-like personalities. They are aloof, reserved, independent, dignified, intelligent, and stubborn. This stubborn streak means they spend a lot of time choosing to ignore what you're asking them to do unless you can convince them it is something they want to do. The Chow Chow is a breed that requires a family and owner that is assertive and will let their pooch know who the boss in the house is. Chow Chows are known for being stubborn, along with also needing a great deal of attention and love all at the same time. Chow Chows are also quite resilient, wanting to be their own dog and not have to follow orders. It is crucial to establish authority from the very beginning with your Chow Chow pup, otherwise they will try to take advantage of the situation, becoming more difficult with age. Without a lot of socialization as a puppy, Chow Chows are also prone to becoming territorial and aggressive to any person or dog outside their immediate family. This can make them an excellent guard dog, but a liability anywhere outside your own property. It takes a lot of work to convince them that not all strangers are threats to your family. Number 7. Basenji. Basenjis will do what they want, when they want. They are ferocious chewers. Anything left on the floor is fair game. Like the Chow Chow, the Basenji has a very cat-like personality. Like the Afghan Hound, they are bred to be independent hunters. They are referred to as the bark-less dog. But that doesn't mean they are quiet. They make a sound that's described as something between a chortle and a yodel. It's a sound that your neighbors may not find as adorable as you do. They need to be socialized and trained early. Their boundless energy and short attention span makes it difficult for them to pay attention to training. The good news is that you can use their high play drive to train them with positive reinforcement techniques. Number 6. BloodHound. The BloodHound was bred to trail deer and boar, needed to be able to think for himself while on the hunt. This independent attitude can make the Bloodhound rather disobedient today without the right training. Bloodhounds will go to the ends of the earth following their nose, and they have endless amounts of energy. Dog Time calls the Bloodhound the definition of the word stubborn. With a lot of training, exercise, and patience, the Bloodhound can become a sensitive, tolerant family dog. The dogs were originally kept as status hounds by royalty, leading many to believe the name came from being a blooded hound belonging to those of royal blood. Bloodhounds are a breed of dog that has been around for many generations, possibly one of the oldest breeds out there, and are known for their keen sense of smell that can track literally anything in its path. Although they have this valuable trait that has helped many people throughout the years, Bloodhounds are also known to not be very intelligent as compared to other dog breeds in the world. They make up for this lack of intelligence with their affectionate and patient behavior, as well as their good temperament. If you want to train your own Bloodhound pup, just remember that it will require a good deal of patience and time. Number 5. Pekingese. Bred as a lapdog for the royals of China, the Pekingese was never meant to carry out an obedience drill or an agility course. They have an air of self-importance that makes them believe that you are their royal subjects rather than vice versa, which can make training them quite the challenge. They are extremely intelligent, however, they are also independent and stubborn. They are affectionate with their family, but may not get along with strangers or other dogs. They need to be socialized and obedience trained from a very early age. Number 4. Dachshund. Dachshunds were bred to hunt badgers, rabbits, foxes, and even boar. They are brave, independent, and stubborn. They are notoriously difficult to train and housebreak. They are lively and intelligent and need things to keep their minds and bodies active. Boredom can exacerbate disobedience. They were bred to dig into tunnels chasing after badgers, so they may be inclined to tear up your backyard to act on that instinct. They also love to bark. Puzzle toys can help keep dachshunds from becoming destructive. Number 3. Welsh Terrier. Like many other breeds on this list, the Welsh Terrier was bred to hunt independently. Being bred to think for themselves, they aren't too keen on listening to someone else's directions. Welsh Terriers have boundless energies and want to play all day long. They also love to solve puzzles, and if you don't provide them with enough mental stimulation, that puzzle could be how to get into the trash or find your favorite article of clothing to destroy. Like a cat, Welsh Terriers like to be in high places like on top of tables and other furniture. They are also prone to barking and digging. Number 2. Borzoi. If you thought a dog bred to hunt wolves would have an independent attitude and not be inclined to obey humans, you would be right. And describing the Borzoi. Once called Russian wolfhounds, the Borzoi will chase anything it can and doesn't care much about following directions. In their quiet, cat-like way, they can be stubborn, and training is best accomplished with patience, consistency, and good humor. Thanks to their strong need to chase things, they need to be kept on a leash or allowed to run in a well-fenced-in area. This isn't the type of dog that will casually stroll next to you unleashed on a hike. The Borzoi is another type of dog breed that has a sophisticated and regal look to them, similar to that of the Afghan Hound. Similarly, with behavior as well, the Borzoi dog breed will often be strong-willed and wanting to be independent for themselves. This often translates into lack of intelligence as well, but that is not necessarily the case. In order to train these dogs to be obedient, it will require a long and firm training process. So, be resilient. Patience will be necessary, but you will be sure to get your dog trained the correct way as long as you keep that consistent grip on the process in general. Number 1. Beagle. Beagles are probably one of the most popular breeds of dogs that you will see in family homes. They are known for being extremely gentle with children, as well as loving to play outdoors and have a good deal of energy. Beagles were bred to follow their nose all day in pursuit of small game, so getting them to listen to your commands instead of their nose can be challenging. Their stubbornness and need to follow their nose requires creativity to train them. They were also designed to bay when on the hunt so that hunters could follow the sound of their pack of dogs when on the hunt. And your beagle will not care what time of day it is if he sees something outside a window that he wants to chase. They need plenty of exercise to keep them from becoming destructive. Do let us know in the comments, is your dog obedient or not? please subscribe to The Amazing Dogs. Thanks for watching.